Let me tell you like this, guys. That sometimes, in the middle of no, when we're about to sleep, we have two dogs with us in the bed, and then he said, "Huh? Why it's really?" then I said, "No, it's not me." And then because my fart is kind of there's a vibration, there's a sound.
There's the flatulent sound. I'm not sure why we're talking about this in this video.
That's why I'm so grateful because I have so many flaws and I'm still not discouraged.
Yeah, because the whole story is, we'll digress for just a second. I don't even know if I'll include this in the video or some other video, but the whole video was in the middle of the night. Again, because she has a cough, she got up and went in the living room because she's trying to let me sleep better. So she's very considerate, very gracious actually. And she got up. I didn't hear her get up that time. Usually I do. But like I thought her hand on my back, So when I kind of half woke up, like you do sometimes in the night, I realized it was the dog. The dog had his paw on my back. Because the reason I woke up like, what's that smell? And I was thinking, she told me before when she has her flatulence issue, I might smell the smell. And so I said, oh, that must be Filipina, from what she told me. And then I felt her hand, what I thought was her hand on my back, and I realized it's the dog sleeping next to me, and the dog was and she was out there sleeping nice and soft in the living room on the nice big new couch we bought. So anyway, it's kind of funny, really.
Yeah, it's just that our dog is really considerate because in my absence, he was there hugging his dad. Like, it's okay, Dad. I love you.
Making lots of stink while the fan blew it in my face. Anyway, how we got off on that, I'm not sure. So this is our car. And the person holding the camera is doing no work. And the person in front of the camera is doing all the work. In her dress, very pretty dress, washing the car. I think she wants views today. She's going for views.
Doctor said,
we were planning on making a little intro video for something we're going to do with the car. And I said, we don't need to have our car that clean just to do an intro video. She's all dressed up in her nice dress. And she's here, no, we have to clean the car. So we have our dogs here. One here and one down yonder. Just walked around the corner. So, what's your opinion of foreigners standing by with the camera while the Filipino washes the car?
Yeah, it's weird. I have small arm, short arm, I mean.
But what do you think about the foreigner's point that we don't need to wash the car?
I don't know.
This is our little stools we bought when we want to sit in the field somewhere. So far we haven't even used them. So today she's going to use them for washing the car. Oh my goodness, that's not safe. Those things just go together. Oh my goodness, Mahal. Whoa, Mahal, that's not safe. That's not safe. Those things just come apart. They come apart.
No.
See right here? Oh yeah, I just put it back together. They come apart.
No. No, never.
I just put it together.
So this one is the source of water. The source of our water.
We have water today.
And we will try for experiment a one night life in a van.
Which is a car. In other words, she's saying we're going to try living in our car. Well, you have to go to the other channel to figure out all that information. This is on a separate channel with this video.
And guys, please support us because once you started supporting us, we will upgrade we go from van. So it's a real van life.
We'll get a bigger Wego.
You know what? He asked me if I will agree about the life in the van. And I say, wow, it's fantastic. Let's do this. I said, are you sure? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. As long as I'm with him.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
You just want to hug me. Yeah.
Well, I always want to hug you. I'm holding her now so she
nice
doesn't fall
move.
off a stool.
Ooh, that's so
Look
cool.
what she's on. She's on this little stool. By the way, these little legs, they break. They break. They crack off
You
and
make
break.
me fall.
Oh,
Fall for
look
you.
at this. Look. Oh my goodness. I am so afraid she's going to fall. And I could easily do the top. At least let me do the top. That's good.
Enough.
I keep moving the camera.
Yeah.
She's getting mad at me.
Guys, no, I'm not. Welcome to our YouTube channel, The Filipino and the Foreigner, and The Filipino Recorded Live.
Two channels.
Yes.
And beautifulbabylove.com. You
Yes.
find all our channels because we have 4 at the moment.
Yes.
Who knows? We might add 10.
Yeah. So, it's so hot. I just do the car washing. Anyway,
While the foreigner
only the
watched.
external, not the internal, not the inside. Maybe later. It's really hot. Anyway, guys, we're changing our lifestyle now because we're poor.
Because YouTube doesn't want to pay us.
I'm serious.
If you watched our last video, YouTube doesn't want to pay us any money.
Yeah.
So we're changing things up.
So we're gonna live in our car. I don't know when, but we need to fix things first here. So we have some
Ideas.
ideas. And
Yeah. So what do you think? This is a little Wego. Okay. I'm 6'2", and she's pretty tall for a Filipina too. So, you know, it's 2 of us sleeping in this, cooking somehow, having to use the bathroom, having to stay clean, having to stay cool, and trying to live in a little car. I'd like to know what people's thoughts are. Now, I think people on our regular channel are probably going to say, crazy, 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 you're nuts. And the people in the van life community, they'll probably say, good going, guys, do it. So there's lots of different audiences, I guess, we're talking to right now. But, you know, I've been watching a lot of people living in cars, van life videos. I find them fascinating. I've been watching them for years. Have you ever watched them before you met me?
yep,
You did?
Yes.
Well, what did you think about it first when you started watching?
it's amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Like, do you think it's a good idea? Or not a
yeah.
good idea? Like, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, as of the moment, it's a good idea because we don't have much money.
You don't have to keep saying that.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you got to call. Is that Pearly again?
Yeah.
Every time we
sorry.
do. Pearly, her sister, keeps calling. Watch some of her other videos. You can meet Pearly and you can see if you can be one of her dates.
Yes. And
That video's in our history.
And anyway, guys, for me it's really amazing for me because you know it's new. Like you give up everything just to have that van life, and for some it's kind of weird.
A lot of people think it's weird.
Yeah,
And a lot
it's
of people
weird.
think it's cool. So,
Yeah.
you know, what do you think in the
And
comments?
because
Let us
I
know.
have this, since I'm also aware a lot of homeless in the US, and I told him that why they don't have a car and live in the car, because some of the US citizen there, they're doing that. I saw a lot of videos that they don't have house, but they own a car and they live in the car and they just shower in the public bathroom. And for me, it's okay.
But certainly, if you're struggling and you only have a low means, it's a way to survive. That's for sure. For a lot of people just have a very limited amount of money, and by using your car, your van, whatever you have, it's a way to manage life until you can get back on your feet a little better. Is that Pearly calling again?
Yeah. Sorry.
She hung up on you that time, Pearly.
Sorry.
So anyway, we just thought, you know what? Maybe we'll do a series about living in a car, and we'll give it a try and see if we can survive. Do you think we can survive? Do you think we can last 2 hours, 3 hours, 2 days, 3 days? What do you think? I don't know. Some of the biggest problems that we're dealing with, we're thinking about air conditioning.
Yes,
Because we're in the
it's the air
Philippines and it's really
because
hot.
for me, I don't mind It's the problem is him.
Talking about the air conditioning in the car and how to try to keep it cool.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
we
our
do
main
have this
problem.
little, some people call it a solar generator. It's really just a battery, rechargeable battery, really. A lot of people call them solar generators, solar batteries. So we can hook up solar and get so much of our usage with our phones and things like that. We can even cook with this thing here and keep it charged with solar, or plug it in and charge it. But the air conditioning is one of the things we're thinking about. It's going to be our biggest issue. So if we go living in our car, how are we going to stay cool? So if you know, tell us in the comments. Now, be reminded, we're not in North America, so we're like 35 degree heat in a car. How do you stay cool? What are your suggestions?
I don't know, because for me, fan is enough for me. And night is not really that hot.
Well, you got a point there, because the night air is a little cooler. In the night, I guess it still stays in the high 20s. Is that right, in the nighttime? About that, maybe?
Yeah.
So with the windows cracked or down a little,
Yeah.
I guess we'd have to have some sort of a netting to keep the windows open and a fan blowing. That might work, maybe? Is car camping for us? Is car camping, you know, for only a certain kind of people? Well, I guess we're going to find out, because we're going to give it a try. Like, do you think, as a viewer, we can sleep in this car, stay cool in this car, and do all that's needed to live? What do you think? Let us know in the Philippines. Can we make a go of this? Or are we going to just crash and burn?
Yeah, or just like yesterday, we went to the City Hardware and we saw a container van house. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the house. Yeah, it's like a tiny living home, you know, and it's a container van home, or a container home, not a van, but a container home. They sell them there, and I'm not sure the price, but we think it's around 200,000 pesos, which is about 5,000 Canadian, maybe 3,000, 3,500 US. So, is that a good option? Is that a better option?
Yeah. So which is which? The van life or the container?
Tiny house.
Yeah, tiny house.
Yeah. We want to know your opinions. What would you like to see? The car, us living in a car, or us living in and making a tiny house with a container house? Both sound interesting. I'm not sure which would be better. But we're going to try the car first, see what happens.
Yeah, we will try the car first. And guys, please support our channel.
Don't forget, if you want to take a look at all our channels, it's beautifulbabylove.com.
Yeah, it's all there.
So for sure, this would have to come off. What's that? This would have to go down. So all this would have to go flat. Obviously, this has to come off. Ken is in the car again. Ken likes getting in. Oh, there go my glasses.
You wants to go car?
Yeah. The difference with this car and the other one I had is, the problem is this one doesn't go as flat like the other one did. So it's going to be a bit of a workaround, but we can do it.
You can do it. Go, Mahal.
We have to take this thing off too.
Woohoo!
Yeah, so it's going to be, it's going to be a lot higher. So this would be like a lounge area for sure. So this is before we do anything. We just did a video talking about what we're planning on doing. This is the video with the car doors open and everything. As you can see, we got the back seat down. I'll just come around just to show you here. So what we'll have to do is get a board. This is as low as this one can go. So as you can see, this is pretty high, right? It doesn't go flat like in many cars. This goes pretty flat, but this is as flat as it goes. So we're going to have the bed up this high and go straight across with a piece of wood here. So this is going to be our headroom from room to here, floor I should say, roof, whatever that is, to here. And in the nighttime, pull the chairs ahead, and we'll have a lot of extra room from here to stretch out. That's the nighttime setup, hopefully. Got our little solar generator, whatever you want to call it, battery pack there. And we're still figuring on the air conditioning for the evening. So that's where we are right now, with kind of like video number 1 of living in a car. So I'm in the car now. We just went to start the car to go to do a few errands, and the car would not start, although it started now. And I'm like, I don't know what the problem is. So it seems like a weak battery, although it's really odd. I don't know why all of a sudden we'd have a weak battery, but car's going right now. See how it goes. God be with us. This is our platform right here, being carried and delivered on this cactus by our car. Oh, let's try other platform. Right. Alright, so this is where we need the legs to balance it and give it support. So this might look like a normal day in the WeGo, but it's not quite normal because look, things are happening in the back. What's that? It's a platform.
Yeah.
It's a piece of wood and a pillow. What? What's going on?